pass my turn. Okay, an island, Eluge. Perfect. Let's attack, and they are down to 7. Amazing. Oh, they are drawing cards, which seems to be that they don't have an answer. It seems that they don't have an answer. What's gonna be? Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Hello you and welcome back to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. I am Bruno Barbieri and today I'm bringing you a Mono Blue Elementals on Best of 3. But as always, before I explain this deck to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here, and also follow me on Instagram at mtg_barbieri, because there you will find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. And don't forget that this deck list here is on my tier hub. You can find the link in the description below. Just click in the link, go to my website, copy the deck list from there, and import directly to your MTG Arena. So we are playing a Mono Blue Elementals on Best of 3, and basically all creatures that we have are Elementals. We have here the Belion, the Parched. It can become a land at the end of your turn. Actually, not it can, it will become a land at the end of your turn. And also every time you play a blue spell, it receives +1/+1 until end of turn. And also we have the Eluge, the Shoreless Sea. The power and toughness, it's the same of the number of islands that you have. And also every time it attacks and every time it enters in the battlefield, you will put a flood counter on a land, on a target land. And then you can reduce one blue mana from each spell, from your first spell each turn, based on the amount of counters that you have. So if you have 2 counters, you will just reduce 2 blue mana from any spell that you want to play for the first time in the turn. However, some spells you can even play for free, because they cost like 1 color less and 1 blue. When you have 2 counters, the spell can be played for free. We have Eddymurk Crab. It has flash, it's a 5/5. When it enters, you can tap up 2 creatures that is controlled by your opponent. And also you can reduce the cost by playing a lot of non-creature spells, such as the instant and sorcery. In this case, for each sorcery and instant you have, you can reduce 1 color less mana in this cost. So basically, if you have 5 sorcery or instant in your graveyard, you can play the Eddymurk Crab for free. That's why it's really important to play as soon as you can the Eddymurk Crab, to play the Sunderflock as soon as you can after you pay the cost for the Eddymurk Crab, the reduced cost. You play this in the beginning of the game, and then you play Sunderflock. Sometimes you can play both at the same time. Let's say you have 5 spells in your graveyard, instant or sorcery. You play Eddymurk Crab for 2. Then if you have 4 mana, you spent 2 to play Eddymurk Crab, then you have 2 more to play the Sunderflock, because it will have the 7 colorless cost here reduced, because this creature have the reduced cost based on the biggest creature that you have, considering the amount of mana that I'm talking about. So it costs 7, you can reduce 7 here and play this Sunderflock for just 2. And when it enters, you bounce back all creatures that are not elementals. As all your creatures are elementals, you know what happens. Your opponent, assuming that they are not playing with any elemental, they will lose all their board, their creatures in the board, and then you will have the entire board for you to attack on the next turn or in the same turn. And of course, we have some ways here to draw cards and fill the graveyard to play the Eddymurk Crab and Sunderflock and things like that. That's opt, consult the Star Shards, Flow State, and Winter Night stories that can help us to find whatever we need. So it's a filtering and draw engine that we have here in this column. Sleight of Hand also belongs to this column here. We have some counters. Get Out, counter target creature or enchantment spell. 3 steps ahead, you can counter a target spell, create a token from creature that you have. Don't forget that legendary creatures such as the Eluge and Belion should not be copied. And we have the Tactile Intrusion, counter target instant spell, sorcery spell, or triggered ability. And 3 steps ahead, you can draw 2 cards and discard a card as well. Also, we have Get Out, that you can return 1 or 2 target creatures and or enchantments you want to your hand. So we can bounce back, for example, the Sunderflock to play again, or save any creature that we have from a spot removal, and bounce back everything when we play the Sunderflock again. And we have a bounce off here just to bounce back our own creatures, or bounce back an opponent's creature, blocker, or something like that. Now let's talk about the sideboard. We have Anu, that's counter for artifacts and enchantments. Spell is there to deal with small spells that cost 2, exactly 2. Unsummon, we have more copies here. Actually, it's 2 copies that do something similar to Bounce Off. That's to return a target creature to its owner's hand. Soul Guide Lantern, we can draw a card, exile a card from the graveyard, from any graveyard, and also we can exile each opponent's graveyard if we need. So it's amazing against Reanimator decks. We have some negates that are counters for non-creature spell. At the rise, if they have a lot of small creatures, you can just bounce back them to their hand when they attack. We have Glen Elendra's Answer, that's another counter that we have. And we have the Legend of Kuruk, that can help us to scry and find something that we need. It's an enchantment. And then you can exile the Saga and return to the battlefield as the Avatar Kuruk. That's a 4/3 creature. Whenever you cast a spell, create a 1 colorless spirit creature token. If this token can't block or be blocked by non-spirit creatures, and it has the exhaust mechanic with Waterbend Trent. Take an extra turn after this one. So basically that's the idea of the deck. Let's see how all this thing works in practice. See you in the gameplay. Well, they will play first, probably. Yes, as expected. That's not a great first hand. However, we have this Sleight of Hand here that we can use to try to find more lands. Let's see if it's gonna work. Sleight of Hand. Okay. Actually, it would be better if it was a land and a sorcery or instant or something like that. Oh. Nice. Okay. We can bounce off their creatures. Trample. Okay. Patch Recruit. Let's counter this. Yeah, it's better to counter this. Let's take 1 damage. Sleight of Hand. Eluge. Eluge can be great. Perfect. And the turn, now we can bounce back 2 times. Surak. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, if creatures you control have total power 8 or greater. Yeah, that's not the case, okay. Let's bounce off here. And we can bounce off here. Perfect. Now we have the Eddymurk Crab that we can use to tap their creatures. Frenzied Belion, okay. Let's use the Eddymurk Crab. Tap here, perfect. Okay, let's take 1 damage, no problem. Eluge again. Let's attack. They will be down to 15. And let's play another Eddymurk Crab. Okay, let's tap here. And tap here. Okay, let's take 4 damage. We can't do much about this. They are going to attack me. Tough decision, right? Yeah, 4 damage, okay, we are down to 10, and they will be down to 5 if I attack. Okay, nice. Interesting. Okay. Let's play the Eluge. Yeah, let's play the Eluge then. I can't do much. No attacks, let's use it as a blocker. They have another... What's the name? Primal Might. Scavenging moves, okay. They can just eat my spells, my instant and sorcery. Okay, a creature will not make so much difference. Yeah, now it makes a difference. Let me think here. For 3, yeah, let's block here and block here. Perfect. Get out. Return 1 or 2 target creatures and enchantments you own to the hand. Let's play Eluge first. Perfect. I'm not sure if I should attack. Okay, will not attack. If they try to play a creature, I will counter. Oh, too bad. Oh, it's enchantment. Yeah, I can counter this. Great. Perfect. I forgot that I can counter enchantments as well. Amazing. Okay, are you going to attack? It's a 5/5. Okay, let's block here and block here. Yeah, you need to get a creature. Yeah, we'll lose my Eddymurk Crab, but whatever. Okay, we have another island here. Let's play the Winter Night Stories and try to find something useful. Whoa, okay, decline. Let's discard here and consult the star charts. That's a sorcery. They can eat 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll have to block. Don't have any other option. No attacks, I will have to to block. Because they can easily pump 4 times the creature. So wherever. Okay. Now let's see what we can find. Opt. I believe that Houston, we have a problem. Belion the Parched will not solve my problem. Another island. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I still need 2. We can play this one here. Decline, let's discard the opt and get out. Yeah, unfortunately, we just lost this game. We can't do much about this. Good game, they will be able to eat all my creatures. Actually, they are creatures. So let's see what we can do. We need more unsummon. Spell Snare may help. Yeah, maybe we can use 2 Spell Snare in the place of 3 steps ahead. And Detection Intrusion, instant spell, sorcery spell, or triggered ability. We just have one at the rise. Okay, let's keep this way here and let's see how it goes. I will play first this time. Okay, keep 7. Let's begin with the Sleight of Hand. Oh, an island. Okay, at least now we have a lot of islands. Here we go again. 2 console to the star shards. It's not what I really need. Okay, let's take 1 damage. 1 damage is not gonna be a problem. My turn. Oh, we have a bounce off now. Great, we can use bounce off and a console to the star shards. Let's use a bounce off here first. So we are taking just 1 damage. A console to the star shards. Let's see what we can get. Sleight of Hand. And we are taking 1 more damage. Okay, let's play an Eluge, which is pretty nice. And we can play Sleight of Hand here. Spell Snare. Yeah, great. Depending on what they play, we can use the Spell Snare even with all lands tapped. Okay. I believe that I will take this damage. 12 damage to the face. It will hurt, but at least we can use the Sunderflock on the next turn. Oh man. Nasty. Okay, Sunderflock. Let's bounce back all their creatures. All attack. Target a land here. They are down to 15. Great. Surak. Okay. Okay, we can't do much about this. Oh, but about this one we can counter. Amazing. Hemosimic Bite. Okay, get out. Let me think. We can play an island here. I'm not sure. Actually, I will play this one here first. We have another Sunderflock here, which is amazing. And we have a flow state. Okay, perfect. Now let's play another Sunderflock. We bounce back again. Let's attack. They will be down to... Oh, sorry, it's here. Thank you. Oh, okay, you just scooped. Now it's a tie. I will keep the deck as it is. Now it seems that it's working. We got the lands that we needed. Now I believe that they will sideboard. Okay, they will play first. Oh man, what the hell is this hand? Let's take a mulligan. Come on, man. It's unbelievable. Okay, keep 6. Let's return the Eluge. We need to find lands. Emusimbic? No, this time is just Lanor Elves. Okay, we got a land here. I need more lands for sure. Earthbender Ascension. It's a real problem. Okay, Spell Snare. Let's play an Opt at the end of their turn. We may need to use a Spell Snare if they play a 2-drop. No, it's a 3-drop. Okay, let's play an Opt. Detect Intrusion. Yeah, I don't need this. Consult the Star Shard. Let's see what we get with the other Opt. Sleight of Hand. Yeah, I don't need this as well. Okay, another island. 2 damage. Great. We have a Belion. Belion may help. At least it's another land. And we can play the Consult to the Star Shards or a Spell Snare. Okay, perfect. Spell Snare. I believe that we have a big chance to lose this game. We are down to 11? No. 12. They are not attacking with Lanor Elves. What they are playing? Another 2-drop? And they are afraid that... Oh no, it's a Puppet Recruit. Island. Let me think. Yeah, let's attack. If they want to trade, be my guest. Okay, no problem. Let me think. That's gonna be 3 lands. Yeah, Consult the Star Shards. That's gonna be 2 lands. We can get another Eddymurk Crab. Perfect. Probably they will lose the Puppet Recruit. Oh, they have a available mana. Okay. Too bad, we are losing our creature. Oh, they lost as well. It does not have indestructible. So great. No problem. Let's use the Eddymurk Crab to tap the Surak. Scavenging Ooze. Okay. Let's tap Surak and the Forest. Okay, let's tap Surak and the Forest. And we are taking 1 damage. Yeah, we are taking 1 damage and they are drawing 2 cards. Oh, they are going to use Primal Might? Seize. Okay. It's not that great, but at least we can play the Eddymurk Crab on the next turn. Actually, we can't anymore. Okay. Let me see. We need to play an opt to find a land. Perfect. Now we have everything that we need. No attacks. We can play the Eddymurk Crab and tap again their creatures. Perfect. Before they start to eat my spells. Yeah, I knew it. Now we can tap your Scavenging Ooze and the Surak. Okay, and I don't think that you are going to attack me. Okay, now I think that you can attack me. Let's take the damage. And let's hope we can find the Sunderflock. Which we didn't. Consult the star charts, aqui, Sunderflock, and a bounce off. Let me think, we can play the Sunderflock right now. It costs only 2, so perfect. Let's bounce back everything, let's attack, they will be down to 13. And we are now in a pretty good shape to win this game. Surak again, no problem. Find 4, we need to find another one. Actually, we'll play the Sunderflock once more after I bounce off my own creature. Sleight of Hand. Okay, let's do this. Let's play the Winter Night Stories first, just to check what we can get. Okay, we can discard this one here and a Sleight of Hand. Perfect. Now let's play bounce off on our creature and play it again. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, and they will play first. Oh, we have a Belion. Belion is great. Let's use a Sleight of Hand here. Yeah, Sunderflock is always great to have, at least one. Genie Pollinator. Okay, let's play the island and a Belion. Then we can play a Flow State and attack with a Belion. Super Shredder. Okay, 1 damage. Let's use here. Sleight of Hand. Let's check what we can get. Bounce off. It's always great to have. Flow State. Eddymurk Crab. Perfect. Let's attack, and that's gonna be 4 damage to the face, right? Yeah. 4 damage to the face. Then, on the next turn, we may play the Eddymurk Crab and tap 2 of their creatures. And then we can play a Sunderflock, hoping that they will not destroy our Eddymurk Crab. Okay. No problem. They will pass the turn. Yeah, they need to pass the turn now. They can't do anything else. My turn. Should I attack? Yeah, maybe. Let me play the Flow State here. We can get an island. Perfect, let's attack. And I will have 3 lands on the next turn. On the opponent's turn, I mean. So we can play the Eddymurk Crab. Yeah, the math is correct. Okay, down to 11. Great. Keep pumping your creatures. Let's see what... Actually, we have to tap the Super Shredder and the Mutagen. Phoenix. That's an artifact. Okay, let's play the Eddymurk Crab. And tap both creatures. And we need to use a bounce off to bounce back their Phoenix Fleet Airship. Okay. Let me think. We can play the Sunderflock and bounce back all the creatures they have. Perfect. That's gonna be 8 damage. Oh, come on, you can't counter. Okay. We bounce back here. Let me think. We can use bounce off here. And here. So they have to play everything again. And now that's gonna be 10 damage to the face, and I believe that we are in pretty good shape here to win this game. Perfect. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Let's go to the second match. Well, they have some artifacts. Vehicle, right? So we can use Tsunami. Yeah, I think that's gonna be enough. Or should they play negate? No, Anu. Yeah, let's use Anu. Instant spell, sorcery spell, or triggered ability. Let's use negate. Believe that in this case it's gonna be better. Done. Let's hope we can win another game. Okay, keep 7. We can begin with a Belion. And then we play Internight Stories. Actually, we can't because it will become a creature. Genie Pollinator. Yeah, it seems almost as the first game, the initial turns. Sentinel. Oh. Okay. Okay, just another land. Let's play Winter Night Stories. Decline. Let's discard the islands. Yeah, let's discard the islands. Let's attack, and that's gonna be 3 damage to the face. Perfect. Then we can go for an Eluge. Okay, 3 damage to the face again. Beseech the Mirror. Okay, I don't like Beseech the Mirror, especially when they are bargaining. Professor Belion. Nasty. Let me think. Let's play an Eluge. Perfect. No attacks. End the turn, okay. Maybe we can use Winter Night Stories. No, we don't have more time to do this. Okay, but we can use it, Get Out to bounce back the Eluge. Okay, Eddymurk Crab. If they try to destroy with the Professor Belion. Yeah, let's bounce back our creature. Obsessive Pursuit. Yeah, we are taking a lot of damage now. 3, 4. I don't know. The Eddymurk Crab is not attacking. Oh, nor even the Genie Pollinator. Okay. Let's play Eluge once more. Shoot the Sheriff, which is pretty bad. Okay, end turn. Destroy target creature. Okay, let's take more damage once more. We are taking 5, 6, 7 damage. Mutagen. Okay. Yeah, I believe that we just lost this game. Houston, we have a problem. 6, 8, 9 damage. 10 damage. Oh, we just lost the game. They will receive 4 from the Obsessive Pursuit. Let's concede. And let's go to the next match. Unsummon. I believe that we will need more unsummon. Let's remove 2 negates here. 2 unsummon. Etherise may help, but I'm not sure. Spell Snare will not help in every single case. Yeah, done. Let's try to do this. At least we have an unsummon, and we can stall their game. If they start with a lot of creatures in the battlefield, we can at least return the strongest. Play first. Keep 7. Oh man, a Sunderflock without any other elemental. Pretty sad. Another one I don't need. Okay, bounce off. Genie Pollinator, okay. Let's use Get Out to counter a creature. Or enchantment. Yeah. I believe that worth to counter this. Amazing. Eddymurk Crab, come on. I think that I'm going to bounce off wherever they play. So I can play the Eddymurk Crab on the next turn. Maybe. Obsessive Pursuit. Yeah. Let's bounce back this. Perfect. My turn, great. We can use the Eddymurk Crab at the end of their turn, after they play their creature. Okay, no problem. Let's see if you have other creatures. No, you don't. So let's play the Eddymurk Crab. We tap here and tap here. Amazing, and we can use the Sunderflock. Let's play the Sunderflock. They will have to play these creatures again. Let's attack, 5 damage to the face, and if they try to destroy one of my elementals, I will bounce off. Strategic Betrayal. Okay, let's choose the Eddymurk Crab then. Genie Pollinator, no problem. We have a flying creature. Pass my turn. Okay, an island. Eluge. Perfect. Let's attack, and they are down to 7. Amazing. Oh, they are drawing cards, which seems to be that they don't have an answer. It seems that they don't have an answer. What's it gonna be? Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, they will begin the game. And we have consult the star shards that may help to reduce the cost of the Eddymurk Crab. 3 steps ahead right now, it's not going to help me. Where is this? Godless Shrine. Okay, that's an Orzhov deck. Voice of Victory. Yeah. That is not great because I can't use the Eddymurk Crab on their turn. Serve on them. Okay, that's an Orzhov Sacrifice. That's an Orzhov Sacrifice. Okay, let's use a consult the star shards and see what we can get. Belion. And that's it. Yeah, I believe that we are losing this game real fast. We are down to 10. And we can't do much about this. 3 steps ahead. Okay, let's play a Belion. Yeah, we are losing this game. There's not much that we can do. We can't play consult and star shards at their turn, on their turn. Yeah, goodbye. Let me think. Just a Sunderflock, but the Sunderflock will not help me. Okay, good game. Let's go to the next match. And let's see what we can do to face this kind of deck here. Spell Snare. In the place of 3 steps ahead, he has some 2 drops. Etherise maybe can help. Better than Detection Intrusion. Actually, Etherise is here. Unsummon also can help. Better than Detect Intrusion. And finally, I think that we already got everything that we need. One more Unsummon in the place of Get Out. Yeah. So we can stall their game. Let's see if it's going to work. At least we are now beginning the game. Let's see if it's going to make any difference. Okay, play first. Great. We have an island. Let's hope they don't have a requiring axe to destroy my Belion. Come on. Perfect. Let's play the island. Duress. Okay, goodbye, consult the star shards. And too bad that you know that I have Eddymurk Crab now. But at least you can't destroy my Belion right now. They have another Duress? No, they don't. Okay. Let's attack. If you want to block, be my guest. Of course you don't want. End turn. And now we can use the consult the star shards. And get 2 cards. Okay, we are taking 2 damage. And I will take 2 more. Because I'm going to play the consult of the star shards. And this thing here will deal 2 damage. But okay. Island. And let's play the Get Out. Yeah, let's get the Get Out to play later. Serve on them. Okay. I'm not going to attack, I believe. Yeah, I will not attack. I will play the Eddymurk Crab at the end of, actually, before they attack. And then we can use the Sunderflock. Let's hope they play more creatures. Perfect. That's not gonna be a problem. We can play an Eddymurk Crab now. Tap here and tap here. Island, Sunderflock. Amazing. Let's attack. 8 damage to the face. And we can use a Get Out. Or we don't need, because they just scooped. Let's go to the next match. I think that I will keep the deck as it is. I believe that's better. Now they will sideboard, probably. When they lost, they sideboard. When I lost, they sideboard. Let's hope they don't have Intimidation Tactics or something like that. Because they could remove my elementals from my hand. Well. They are really changing their deck a lot. Are they going to change the color of their deck as well? Oh man. Okay, let me check what time is it. Okay. And they are back. Great. Okay, you will play first. I know. Okay, great. Eddymurk Crab, it's always better to have than the Sunderflock. An island? We don't have any choice, really. Don't play a Voice of Victory, because it's gonna be really annoying. Okay, islands. End turn. I'm taking a lot of damage. Voice of Victory. Okay, let's bounce off here. We are taking 2 damage, but we can't do much about this. Let's play an Opt. Another one. Okay. Another one may help. Then we can play Winter Night Stories. Oh, perfect, a Sunderflock. Decline. Let's discard the Winter Night Stories and consult the Star Charts. Amazing. Then we can play the Eddymurk Crab. Okay, let's take some damage. They are playing an Orzhov. Yeah, that's still an Orzhov. So we can play Eddymurk Crab and Sunderflock at the same turn, I believe. Oh man, too bad. We need to start everything else again. Let's play the Eluge. Perfect. Erode, okay. Take action. Let's play this island here. Oh, we can't. It's tapped. We can't play. Actually, we can play the Eddymurk Crab on the next turn. However, I will not be able to play the Sunderflock at the same moment. Oh no, I can't. Okay, Sleight of Hand. Oh, I forgot about this. Let's play a bounce off first. My bad. My bad. Unsummon. Yeah, unsummon for sure. Then we can play here, and then we'll have to play again, the Voice of Victory. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I believe that we can play both. We can play the Eddymurk Crab and Sunderflock. Let's see. Eddymurk Crab. We tap here. And then we play the Sunderflock. Great. They will have to play the Voice of Victory again. Amazing. Now they will have to decide if they want to destroy my creature, play a creature, whatever. Voice of Victory again. Okay. Let's play an opt, just to check what we can get. Spell Snare. Yeah, better than nothing. Let's play the Eddymurk Crab here. We can tap the Voice of Victory. And we can use this as a blocker. And then we can attack and deal 10 damage to the face. Perfect. Now if they try to play a creature... Oh, I can't counter. My bad. I forgot about this terrible detail. Serve on them, okay. Yeah, terrible, I can't play the spell Snare. If they attack, they will lose the Voice of Victory. Oh man. That's really, really bad. Okay, we'll attack with everything that I have. They will need to block. Let's see. I hope they destroy their Voice of Victory, because the Mouse Cornful Striker can deal damage to them if they try to destroy my creature with a spot remove or something like that. Let's hope they block with the Voice of Victory and with the Serve on them. Oh, too bad. Okay, at least they are losing their Voice of Victory as well. They are down to 3. And now at least we can play a Spell Snare to counter whatever they play as a drop 2. Come on, play a drop 2. A 2-drop. Oh, it's not. Okay. No problem. Let's take 4 damage and I can finish the game with the Sunderflock. Yeah. An island, and then we can attack with the Sunderflock only. And I believe that's gonna be it. You can't destroy my Sunderflock with just one land, unless you sacrifice a creature. Requiring X. Okay. We just lost. If the spell additional cost was paid, you gain 2 life. Okay. Emeritus, and I can't do much about this, but I can attack. Very, very annoying. Oh, we have an opt here. Let's see if we can use something to finish the game. Okay, an island will not finish the game. An Eddymurk Crab will. So let's play this one here. We can tap both creatures and then we can attack. Even if they have a spot removal, we can counter if it's a drop 2. Let's attack. Okay, that's it. Game over. One more game, one more victory. And that's the deck, folks. Got any questions about the build or how it plays? Drop a comment, I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.